Right. Yeah, you can use the same MCQ master book. Then question the correct one. All right. Give me one paper. All right. Okay, now listen. Here. And here. Right. Listen. First thing, welcome all of you to MCQ Master for 2024. Right. Earlier we did. Right. Earlier we did for the last batch. Now it's been around several months now. Right. Okay. Again, MCQ Masters is starting. First of all, I need to tell you this MCQ Master will be continued. And just if you calculate for 1 week, we are reviewing 20 MCQs. Earlier we reviewed 60 MCQs per week, 3 days. But now we are reviewing 20 MCQs per week. So likewise, if you take around, if there are 5 weeks in a month, 4 to 5 weeks are done. So just think around 100 MCQs will be reviewed, and then that 100 MCQs into just think if you are in grade 10, you have another 16 months, or if you are in grade 11, you have another around it's what the 6 months. So if you are in grade 11, you can review around 600 MCQs. Grade 10 now, around 1600 MCQs will be reviewed. That is the first thing, right? MCQ master session is not just to do some MCQs and then get the answers and okay, I got 20 out of 20, 20, 19 out of 20, not to that, right? This is to review the paper. So when you are reviewing, what you have to do is when you are reviewing, what you have to do is now today I'll be doing MCQ master, all the questions I'll review, right? I'll take a bit of time to explain you how this is happening. So I will do all the questions one by one, right? Meantime, I will explain the relevant areas. Now, when I explain you what is monosaccharide, disaccharide, polysaccharide, carbohydrate, and protein, or lipids, other things, all of these things I will be telling, and as well as I will explain in the board. At last, I will send the board images also, right? If I send you the board images, right, you have to maintain one MCQ master book. In that, you have to write all these board images, the things what I'm writing in the board, everything. Meantime, you have to listen very carefully what I'm telling. Those important facts also you have to note down. At last, for each question, right, you need to write the entire review nicely, right? That means now I will tell if that is too fast, you sketch it from the pencil, and after that, you take a bit of time and nicely make the entire review. So sometimes I will tell this lesson, this part, you go and write the review about that. So that moment, what you have to do is go to that page or go to that part or lesson in the book and then write the review for that certain question. So question by question, you have to have a good review, right, about all the answers, not only for one answer, all the answers, why the answer is correct or why the answer is wrong, right? So minimum you can have a review of like 2 to 3 pages minimum, right? And if you are my student, right? If you are my student, it is compulsory when you come to the class. I will check, right? Compulsory to join MCQ Masters. If you are joining another class, it is not a problem. You can come. You can do the works. You can get the idea. You can study and then you can leave. That is not a problem. But for my students, my classroom students, right? Live people also, I will check the review. When you come to the relevant class, I will check the reviews whether you have done MCQ Master 1, 2, 3, like that, in that order. And if you didn't do, what will happen. So that is there. So all of the information what I'm telling here today, right? Those are right. Those will be the level, right? All of these things I'm writing in the board is very important. So don't miss this, right? And today only the MCQ Master will be free, right? For online students as well as for physical, right? Unless you have a financial problem, right? You know that per month the session is 500 rupees. That is for entire 1 month. We are reviewing around 80 to 100 MCQs. Hmm? Yeah, it is good. Right. Listen. Shh. Here, I can't tell here all the time. Be silent. Quickly, we can finish the work. Right? Okay. Then here, a monosaccharide is grade 10 first chapter. Chemical base of life. Neither. Right. Monosaccharide. What do you mean by a monosaccharide? Huh? Monosaccharide is a carbohydrate. Right? You know that there are how many elements in the nature? 92 elements in the nature, 25 elements out of that in the body, right? Out of that, there are four major types of elements. One other: carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen. These four are there. These are the major element types. Okay. Using those elements, we make what? Compounds, right? So elements makes what? Compounds, right? The compounds which have carbon, we call as what? Which consisting carbon? We call organic. Organic compounds which doesn't have carbon, what we call inorganic compound. Inorganic compounds. But even though inorganic, carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, bicarbonate ions have carbon, but still inorganic. Ekat danagan don't. Right? Okay, inorganic means does do not consist of carbon, right? Do not consist of carbon, but still carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, bicarbonate, right? Carbonate, those are still considered as what? Inorganic, even though they have carbon. Other mainly, which is consisting carbon as one main element, those are organic compounds. So those organic compounds divides into here the four parts, right? Organic compound divides into four parts, but basically organic compounds which building up the living body we call as what? Biological molecules, right? Those organic compounds which build up the living body is known as biomolecules. It makes the entire body. Okay, no? Right. And then these biomolecules are four types. One are the carbohydrates, proteins, lipids, nucleic acids. Right. Carbohydrates divides into three parts. One are the monosaccharides, disaccharides, Polysaccharides. Right? Monosaccharides, there are examples. What are those examples? Monothene examples. Monosaccharides, glucose, fructose, and galactose. Right? Okay. You know that disaccharides made up of two monosaccharides combination. Right? These three I'll put glucose is there, fructose is there, galactose is there. For all of these three, separately, if you add for this glucose, if you add another glucose, it makes maltose. For this fructose, if you add another glucose, it makes sucrose. If you for this galactose, if you add another glucose, it makes lactose. Is that clear? All of these monosaccharides in your exam books as the example, if you add another glucose molecule, they make the disaccharides. Right? And we have polysaccharides. Right? Polysaccharides here, you have example three types. One is starch, other one is cellulose, the other one is in the human body. What is it? What is it? Glycogen. Glycogen. Are the glycogen is there. Starch and cellulose you can find where? Starch and cellulose you can find in the plants. Starch as a storage compound. Starch storage, right? Cellulose as a compound which is in the cell wall. It's a structural compound, right? Glycogen you can find in human liver and muscles. Human liver and muscles. Okay, right. Now come. A monosaccharide is what? Fructose, monosaccharide. Maltose, disaccharide. Lactose, polysaccharide. Are the okay. Then cellulose is a polysaccharide. Are the lactose disaccharide, maltose disaccharide, cellulose polysaccharide. For the review, we have tried all of these things, right? Second one, a vector quantity is vector. What is vector and what is scalar? There are quantities in physics, right? Quantities are there, vector quantities are there, scalar quantities are there. Dekak तीन. Now, what is a quantity? Any number, right? For example, age. Someone is asking you, what is your age? 15, 16. Now, I am 18. Right? I am 18. Okay. 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 I am 18. Just 18, is that making any sense? It's a quantity. Is it making any sense? Just 18, right? I'm asking, what is your weight? So 25 milliliters. Is it making any sense? Right? What is your age? I am 18 kilograms. It doesn't make sense. Why? The number and the unit is right not matching. The unit is not matching. So for any quantity to have an idea, it needs to have the proper unit, right? If you ask for age, okay, 18 years, right? Your mass 14 kilograms, right? The distance 78 meters. So relevant unit should come, right? Okay. So with the number and with the proper unit, we call it as a magnitude.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. We can't hear you.
No, no, can't you? No, no, can increase the volume, but no, no. Okay, my speaker is it's slow, no, little slow. No, now you can. Right, listen. Okay, now. Right. So Z is in fourth period first group, X is in second period second group, Y is in third period third group. Answer is number 3. Right. Fifth question. The organelle without a membrane, nucleus, double membrane, Golgi complex, have membrane, mitochondria, sausages, double membrane, ribosome, no membranes. Right. Answer is number 2. The diagram of atom which has 2, 8, 2 electronic configuration. Right. First shell 2, second one 8, third one 2. Answer is number 1. A horizontal force of 100 Newton applied on mass 250 grams. Right. Okay, 250 grams. Calculate the acceleration of it. What is the formula? What is the formula? F equals ma. Force එක කීයද? 100 newtons. Can you put in grams mass? Can you use in grams? Oh, you have to convert into what? SI unit 0.25 kilograms into acceleration. So here you are dividing. 0.25 means, I'll tell you a short technique. If you have decimals, if you can solve, so 100 is equal to 0.25 means 1 over 4. 1 over 4 into A. So 4 comes this side. 4 into 100 is equal to A. A is equal to 400 ms minus 2. Okay, no. Hope for online students, it's clear, right? The board is clear. Right. Hari. ඊළඟට බලන්න නෑනේ. 8th question. the velocity time graph of uniform acceleration. Uniform acceleration, right? You will provide you the recording. Any board images if you want, take the photos. Take a photo and send it to me. I'll send it to the group. Just click the camera button. Suma camera button click பண்ணுங்க. Soon. Just take one photo. That's enough. ஒரு photo எடுத்தா போதும். 10-15 இருக்கு வேணாம். ஒன்று. That is enough. Okay, na? And I'll share you the images. Yeah. Huh? You have to be added. No. Ask admin to add you to the groups. Yeah, permanent groups will be there. Only to the group that we will be sending the message, this link and PDF from next week. Arne? If you are joining here, inform admin. If you are joining here at inform admin, right? Velocity time graph. Listen. VD graphs like this. Velocity time graph, if it is like this, what is it? Acceleration. If it is like this, this one, uniform velocity, same speed. Right here, same speed, like this thing. This is 20, 20, time is going, it's going in 20. It's like this. What is this? Deceleration. Right? Deceleration. Right? So generally we are drawing like this, no? Acceleration, uniform velocity, deceleration. Right? Now we have practiced these things very well. Right. Okay. So what is the answer? Answer is number. Uniform acceleration. They are asking acceleration. Number 1. Answer is number 1.
Sir, again we couldn't hear you.
Anyone have any other earphone? ADEK. Water. Can you hear me, right? Right. Listen. Okay. ADEK. Harneda. Then scurvy. Scurvy means bleeding from the gums, right? And this is internal bleedings also can happen if you are lack of vitamin. See, that is why when we are giving prescribing medicines for quick recovery, we prescribe vitamin C also. Vitamin C for quick recoveries, like if they are like internal bleedings and quick recovering quality also there for vitamin C, right? All right. D for bonds. D for bonds, and if your bonds are good, you can play cricket. If not, you will have rickets. Ricket means deformities of the bone. Now, some people are then like this. අපடி කාට අසද සරියා මෙහෙම ඉන්නේ හරිද deformities in the bones, right? Not good to show. I don't show anyone like that. මෙහෙම කළා හොඳ නැහැ, right? Okay. So here then vitamin E for antioxidant activity, right? E for antioxidant activity. If not, premature births also can occur. Antioxidant, right? And if you don't have especially for girls, okay, not boys, premature births can occur. K for clot. K for clot. Which clot? Blood clot. Right? If vitamin K is there, blood clot will happen. If lack of vitamin K, blood clot won't happen properly. A for eyes and skin. B for beriberi anemia. C for scurvy, internal bleedings. D for bones, rickets. E for antioxidants or premature births. K for clot. Hmm? Right. All right. Next one. There are three places of getting reading of weight. Answer is A. Correct one. Are they asking? A. B. Na. C. Right. Answer is number 3. C for weakening of gums. I told scurvy. Right. There are three places of getting reading of weight of an object using a spring balance. In top of mountain, in sea level, in bottom of a mine. I have taught you this. Right. In the earth, there are three places. Right. Now tell me, one is the Himalayan mountain, and it's like a normal sea level. The other one, someone is in the mine. Tell me, whose weight is more? Whose weight is more? Who will be more attracted? Now, what is weight? Gravitational force. Gravitational force now, who will be attracted more? Right? With them in the mind. Adhikaporo, sea level person. Adhikaporo, mountain person. Right? So when you are going up from the sea level, what happens? Your gravity is decreasing. G value is decreasing. Gravitational acceleration also decreasing. Answer. The highest weight is in the top of the mountain? No. Wrong. B place has the highest weight? No. Value is different in three places? Yes. C has lowest weight? Nah. The number of protons in an atom, which atomic number is 8. Mass number is 17. They are asking the number of protons in an atom, which atomic number is 8. The element's number, or we can call what? Atomic number. The atom's number itself, what? Number of protons. Right? By counting number of protons, we tell that atom is atomic number is 8 here. How is the number of protons equal number of the electrons plus atomic number if it is an atom? right? Answer is number 1. Chemical properties of magnesium are given below. React with cold water and form magnesium oxide. Heated in steam and form magnesium oxide. Yes. Burn in air. Heated in steam, it forms magnesium hydroxide. Oxide neve. Inside Heated in steam forms magnesium hydroxide. Water no? Right? Burn in air forms magnesium oxide. Correct. C. Answer is 2 9. Right? Go and write the review. Write all the formulas related to magnesium. Grade 10. Grade 10. Third chapter. Metals. Magnesium. Go and write that part. Right means right. Next week I will check. If it is not there, summa dipada. Right? Grade 10. Third chapter. Metals. In that magnesium. Okay, that one. Okay, write those details. All the details. Right? The other thing, grade 10, 16 chapter. Grade 10, 16 chapter. The reactions with magnesium. Reactions with magnesium. It can be water, it can be air, it can be acid. All three. Reactions with magnesium. Grade 10, 16 chapter, magnesium reactions. With water, with air, and with acids. Sunamali huh? That they will ask this time exam. Learn air, water, acids. Right? Because magnesium does not react with cold water, but react with steam, right? Some with hot water. There are differences. Okay. Incorrect statement about enzyme. Enzyme is like what? Or catalyst is like what? Generally, what is a catalyst? Catalyst is like a teacher. Why? Why like a teacher? So I come with 100% of knowledge. Then if I give you 78% of knowledge, what is remaining with me now? Still that 100% is remaining now, right? But same time, you are getting knowledge faster. In MCQ Master, quickly you are getting the knowledge, right? Than you are studying in the home, right? If you take 2 hours to study this part, you are studying within 20 minutes this part with me. So what happens is, it is very fast. The studying rate is very fast. So someone comes, they give the maximum, you are studying faster, right? Meantime, at the end, I am also having the same amount of knowledge which I had already and that not consumed, right? Okay, so catalyst is like that, right? A natural biological catalyst is enzyme, right? It's an enzyme. Enzymes will come to reactions, right? They will increase the rate of reaction. At the end, they won't change. Their chemical state is not changing. Physical state might change. For example, you put the solid and the end is liquid. That is not a problem. No? For it becomes a liquid is just a small change, physical change with the temperature case. Chemically not change, right? So here, incorrect statement about enzymes. Increased rate of chemical reaction. Correct. Sorry. Produced by organisms. Yes. Natural biological one. Producing in our body. Activate in any temperature. No, because enzymes are proteins. Right? Enzymes are not, I'm not talking about catalyst. Enzyme is one type of catalyst. Okay? Enzyme is a biological catalyst, natural one. Catalyst chemical catalysts are there. Right? So enzymes mainly made up, they are proteins. Enzymes comes under protein category. Proteins are denaturizing in high temperatures. For example, if you take the temperature to like 90 degrees, 100-degree boiling point, proteins will automatically denature. Again, now our body is also made up of proteins. No? What if you put boiling water? Huh? Burning, no. Burning means what? Proteins are getting denatured. So enzymes are proteins. Right? Almost all enzymes are proteins. right? Enzymes will denature. So they can't be activated in any temperature. That is wrong. Fourth one is correct, made by proteins. Ekahari. Right? 13 answer is 3. The strongest base, right? From left to right, if you write the oxides, right? Now this year, fifth question, I guess, 2023 all level paper, fifth question, they asked this question. See, MCQ master practice කරපු කට්ටිය ඉතින් ඔක nothing නේ. දැන් බලන්නේ නැහැ නේ. Right? Sodium, magnesium, aluminium, silicon, phosphorus, sulfur, chlorine. They make sodium with oxygen, sodium oxide, Na2O, magnesium oxide, Al2O3, SiO2, P2O5, SO3, Cl2O7. Strong base, very strong base. Weak base. Aluminium oxide is amphoteric. Amphoteric means both qualities are there. Amphoteric, this year's question. Silicon dioxide, very weak acid. P2O5, weak acid. SO3, strong acid. Cl2O7, very strong acid. Even actually, these both are very strong acids. Right? This year they were asking, right? Choose one base, one amphoteric oxide, one acidic oxide. Strong base. Amphoteric. Amphoteric. Having both acidic and basic qualities. Both common. Right? Aluminium oxide, amphoteric oxide. Strong acid. Right? So in the periodic table, to left side, basicity is increasing. To right side, acidity is increasing. All right. 15th question. The property of carbohydrate. All carbohydrate dissolve in water? No. Monosaccharide, disaccharide dissolve in water. Polysaccharides does not dissolve in water. Smallest unit is monosaccharide. Yes. Correct. The ratio between carbon and hydrogen is 2 to 1. No. Ratio between carbon and hydrogen. Hydrogen and oxygen. H2O. No? Hydrogen and oxygen is 2 to 1. Galactose is a monosaccharide, not disaccharide. Any answer number 2. Smallest unit is monosaccharide. 14th one, strongest base, sodium oxide. I gave. No? Answer is number 1. 15th answer is number 2. 16th, properties of hydrogen, boron and carbon respectively are. Right? Hydrogen, boron, carbon. Now you know, like we have practiced. No, tell me the periodic table. Hydrogen, helium, lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, neon. So here helium, sodium, magnesium, aluminium, silicon, phosphorus, sulfur, chlorine, argon, potassium, calcium. And I've told you, right? Okay, here tell me, boron, silicon, metalloids. Hydrogen gas, nitrogen gas, oxygen gas, chlorine gas, these all are noble gases. I've taught you. These are metals, these are non-metals. හරිද? දැන් බලන්න මට කියන්න නෑනි. Hydrogen, boron, carbon. Hydrogen, boron, carbon. මොකක්ද දෙන්නේ? Hydrogen is non-metal, boron, metalloid, carbon, non-metal. මොනවද? Answer is number 2. Right? Okay. The correct statement about motion of falling a fruit. Huh? All gases are non-metal. Right? Correct statement about motion of falling a fruit from a tree. Right? If it is falling from a tree, is it having the same velocity? Same speed? Huh? Same speed? Right? Speed is increasing. Speed is increasing means acceleration is there. So it's wrong. Decelerate and become rest. Decelerate, accelerate and become less. Increasing speed means acceleration. Has gravitational force and move. Yeah, correct. Correct. Has lowest velocity before touching. Never has highest velocity before touching. 18. The element with which show yellow and brown patches. Yeah. 17.3. Element which show yellow and brown patches in leaves as deficiency symptoms. Mugadda. Phosphorus. Write about zinc, calcium, potassium, phosphorus. Grade 10, first chapter. Write about those. Importance and but if you lack that, what kind of disease can occur? For plants, animals, commonly write down everything. Deficiency symptoms. Zinc, calcium, potassium, phosphorus. I can those four are there, no? Write about those four. Right? They are deficiency symptoms and their function. Right. Next one, 19. Dynamic frictional force applies in where? Dynamic. There are three types of static, limiting, dynamic. Static, limiting, and dynamic. Static when the object is not moving. Not moving. Symptoms. Right? Limiting the maximum force you are giving, but not moving. Just like try to start. Dynamic means the friction when it is moving. Answer when moving. Just moving away when move. Answer is number 2. Not a method of reducing friction. Right? They're asking what is not a method. Applying oil is a method. Applying grease, it's a method of reducing friction. Now, what is friction? Opposite force given by the surface which is in contact if there's an object when you try to give a force oppositely. Okay, no? Right? So, surface the force, right? The force given by the surface. It can be the surface you are in, it can be the tile, it can be the table, any surface. Right? Use bearing to vehicles. Bearing to vehicles also making it smooth. Right? Use rubber pads to brakes. Right? Not a method of reducing friction because when we use rubber pad, we can apply the brakes because of the friction. Right? So there we need the friction. So not a method of reducing friction. Answer is fourth one. Right? See how many marks are there? Is it? Then make a patangata vitarayne. Very easy one. So next week we are having the MCQ Master session. Same time, 9 to 10 or 10:15 it might take. Write the review and come for the first review. Everyone compulsory. Right? MCQ Master maintain a different book. We will get we will have to write. Use color pens. Right? When it comes to drawings, use color pens and draw. Haridhar. So those things don't forget. And if you don't have if you only have the PDF, if you try to get the printout and keep it with you by writing answers, it will be helpful for your exams and term tests, right? You can boost the marks. This is the main method of boosting the marks. Next week and the coming up weeks, we will thoroughly discuss MCQs, right? And don't forget, if you feel this is important, share the message with other friends. Anyone can join, comrades as well as outsiders. Anyone can join, but comrades, it's compulsory. Do and come, and I need a detailed, nice, clean, clear review. Okay, no, right? I'll see you in the next session. You write and come. If there's any mistakes, I will correct you when you write the review. Right. Then I'll see you with another session, and good night. Hmm?